After seeing the current state of the streets, I wanted to speak with someone who had escaped this cycle of addiction and is now trying to help others get clean too.
You here with Suleiman Hassan, founder of Soldiers for Recovery. I've been boots on the ground since I got clean 10 years ago. Prior to 10 years ago, I was once homeless on heroin out here on these streets, sleeping on the streets, doing whatever I can to make a buck to get high on these streets, man.
You're living on the streets, you lost your family, you're addicted. Where are you sleeping?
I used to sleep in this park right here, Needle Park.
Which is notorious for needles being on the ground and people doing drugs.
Absolutely.
Was it always known as Needle Park?
No.
Did you help create it as Needle Park?
I would hate to think that I, played a part in it, but I believe I did.
And look at that, street cleaner. They're cleaning it up. And tomorrow it'll be just as dirty again, right?
That shit gonna be dirty in the next 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
Next 2 hours?
Eventually, I got tired of going in and out of rehab. I got tired of sleeping on the streets. I got tired of just being nothing, man. I just woke up one day, so I said, I'm going to rehab.
We're here at Needle Park. We were here 2 years ago almost. Yeah. You see the needle caps on the ground, and we got a spoon there. Definitely not for any soup. What goes through your mind when you come back here?
I never stop coming out here. What comes to my mind is I got more work to do. All these benches I rested on at some point in time.
Even out here in the winter, this cold.
In the winter, I would go to the mosque to sleep in the masjid. If the mosque was open, then I'll go to the masjid. I slept on that bench.
This bench right here?
Yeah.
Did anything happen in particular to where you're like, I'm over this, I gotta get clean?
No, I mean, you think about them, but you want that drug, man. The drug will literally talk to you. It tell you, don't worry, just next week, you're gonna show people who you are. You're gonna get back. It literally talks to you mentally.
How did you stop that?
I just was burnt out, man. I wanted more out of life. I stopped playing games with God because really I knew that this was a spiritual battle. I woke up one day and I said, I'm going to rehab. God answered my prayers 10 years ago. I did about 45 days. They told me not to come back, to come and talk because you could come and talk. Because while I was in there, all I can always think about is how can I help the other people. When I got out on a Sunday. I came back the following Sunday and I wasn't supposed to come back there for 30 days. I was back in 6 days. I was back there talking and helping. And I've been doing it consistently for the past 10 years.
Tell me about your organization, the work you guys do.